Welcome to the Week in Sneaks, your way to get caught up on everything from the past week in the sneaker world. I am your host, Jacques Slade, and let's start things off today with Li-Ning. Spotted over at Soul Collector, Li-Ning introduced 3 looks at the Way of Wade 2 this week. First, we saw a home and away pair called the Overtown in the announcement, and we also saw the Code Red colorway. Per Eric Miller, Wade's designer, the upper has been slightly redesigned, though the cushioning and stability is pretty much the same as last year. He also said that they're telling more stories through the colorways instead of just adding colors to the shoe. The good news about all of this is that the Way of Wade 2 is actually going to be hitting US stores this year. Although we don't have a solid release date, we are told that it is in the near future. When it comes to performance basketball shoes, the Air Jordan 28 is hands down my favorite for this year, and it looks like Jordan Brand is actually giving the shoe some color. Packing that beautiful flight plate, the 28 will be dropping in 2 elephant colorways, cement gray and fire red. Both pairs are set to release on September 21st, so keep your eye out for those. Now, keeping with the elephant print theme, the retro Air Jordan 5 3 Lab 5 will also be dropping on the same day. The model features an all-over print with hints of gamma blue and black. The model also has a few upgrades like wax laces, a leather liner, and a very nice looking holographic box. Pricing for this Air Jordan 5 Retro is at $225, and it's set to release at select Jordan Brand retailers as well as Nike.com. Runners seem to be getting a lot of burn this week, which makes sense because basketball season hasn't started yet. First up from Reebok Classics, we saw the Ventilator in 3 colorways. In addition to the OG Lime and the white, pink, and black colorway, a royal blue colorway popped up as well. Saucony also let out a few models this weekend with the West NYC Shadow 5000, and they also showed the Grid 9000 in the orange and burgundy colorway. Finally, Asics and Bake teased us with the Phantom Lagoons Gel Saga, which for some reason reminds me of Scooby-Doo. If you are a fan of Charles Barkley, even though he is not exactly a role model, well, Nike Sportswear flipped the Air Force CB2 up. Though not a big change, the addition of the Hyperfuse upper gives the former performance silhouette a slightly different look and should definitely make the shoe lighter. 3 colorways were spotted this week, the original black and Concord colorway, as well as the blue chilling red and a wolf gray gamma blue colorway. There are no release dates for these as of yet, but definitely stay tuned and I'll let you know as soon as I find out more. And finally, over at Complex, they took a look at 23 Air Jordan samples that they thought should actually release to the public. One of my favorites is the Air Jordan 3 Pantone 284. I just really love the way the color pops on the upper. I also like the Air Jordan 11 from the 28 Days of Flight. Well, I'm not going to give them all away. Those are the 2 that I really like, so I definitely recommend you go ahead and check them out over on the Complex Sneaker channel. Last time for the question of the video, I wanted to know what was your favorite first day of school sneaker, and well, here are a few of your responses. Alexander Sauthier said the Nike SB Paul Rodriguez 7, my first pair of SB shoes since I started to skate 4 years ago. Congratulations. Next up, we have Raiders Boulevard. When I was a 5th grader, my mom bought me a pair of Heelys for school, and I was the only one wearing them in my school. And next up, we have Kier U96. Foamposite ones hands down. Best kicks to wear first day of school in any colorway. Over at Soul Collector, we have Baby YJS, rocked the Adidas Rose 3 Chicago Fire and made quite an impact on my first day. I hear you, I hear you. Next up, we have GVC Force. My back to school kicks as a kid were usually Air Max 90s, all white. My mom didn't buy me the more expensive Jordans until Christmas, and that was the only gift too, but I was still happy as hell, and I can relate to that. Next up, we have Rel Stokes 9, who says, my first day of 5th grade, I rocked the Reebok black tops to school. I remember those. For this week's question of the video, I want to know, what athlete do you think should have a signature shoe that doesn't already have one? For instance, for me, I think it should be Matt Kemp. I think it would be dope to give him like a trainer in like the Dodger colors, but that's just my opinion. Let me know what you think down in the comments, and of course, I'll read back some of your responses next week.
It's a heat check, mother lover.
And for the heat check today, I'm actually going with a runner. I told you guys I really like runners. It's the New Balance 574. Very simple. Has like a suede nubuck upper with mesh. Very comfortable shoe. I was running around a lot today, so definitely rock these. Definitely comfortable. If you don't have a pair of New Balance, I recommend at least getting one pair and trying them out. This is the 574, so this is like the bottom of the line model, but it's definitely a nice, comfortable shoe. So check that out. That is my heat check. Bang, bang. And that's going to do it for the Weekend Sneaks. But before I go, I have some really good news. I just found out that I'm going to have the theme song for the show Brooklyn Nine-Nine, and it comes on Fox. The first episode airs on Tuesday. So make sure you check that out if you get a chance, and let me know what you think of the theme song. Just tweet at me, at Kustoo. Well, if you haven't already, make sure you like, favorite, and subscribe. That way you know whenever something awesome is happening here on this channel. And oh, yo, I got these in the mail today. So I'll be doing a video on those, so check out for those. pretty soon, maybe Monday or Tuesday. Anyway, yeah, so click the links down in the description for the full stories of everything that I talked about today. I am your host, Jacques Slade. This is The Week in Sneaks. Click it here somewhere for something random, and I'll see you soon. Peace.